Often unfairly characterized, the domestic pig is one of the most intelligent and trainable animals on the planet. Their cognitive abilities far surpass those of many more celebrated species. If you look past the mud and the sty, you find a creature with a curious and surprisingly sophisticated mind. Studies have shown that pigs can understand concepts and learn tasks with a speed that is quite astonishing. Pigs can learn to respond to their names in just a few weeks. They have excellent long-term memories and are capable of solving complex puzzles, such as mazes, often faster than some primates. In one study, pigs were even taught to play simple video games, using their snouts to manipulate a joystick. They understood that their actions on the joystick had a direct effect on the screen, a level of abstract understanding that is highly impressive. Their social lives are also complex. They form strong bonds with one another and can recognize other individual pigs. They communicate with a wide variety of oinks and grunts, conveying information about food, their emotional state, and potential dangers. Young piglets learn from their mothers and through social play, which helps to develop their cognitive and motor skills. They also exhibit empathy, reacting to the emotional states of their fellow pigs. Pigs are also remarkably clean animals. Contrary to their reputation, they will designate a specific area of their living space as a toilet far away from where they eat and sleep if given the choice. This cleanliness, combined with their ability to learn tricks, solve problems, and form social bonds, demonstrates that the pig is far more than just a simple farm animal. It is a highly intelligent and sensitive being, deserving of our respect and understanding. For at least 15,000 years, one animal has been our constant companion, our co-worker, and our friend, the dog. This long and intimate relationship has shaped their intelligence in a unique way. While a wolf might be better at certain types of independent problem-solving, the domestic dog has evolved a special kind of social intelligence that is finely tuned to understanding humans. A dog's ability to read human cues is unparalleled in the animal kingdom. They can understand our gestures, like pointing, from a very young age, a task that even our closest primate relatives, chimpanzees, struggle with. They are exquisitely sensitive to our tone of voice, our facial expressions, and our body language. They know when we are happy, sad, or angry, and they often react with what can only be described as empathy. This social toolkit allows for incredible feats of cooperation. Think of the search and rescue dog navigating rubble, the guide dog leading the visually impaired, or the herding dog controlling a flock of sheep with precise commands from a distant shepherd. This is not just obedience, it is a partnership, a complex interplay of communication and mutual understanding built on thousands of years of shared history. Dogs also possess a remarkable capacity for learning. The average dog can learn the meaning of around 165 words, while some exceptionally gifted individuals have demonstrated vocabularies of over 1,000. They can learn complex sequences of commands and apply them in new situations. The intelligence of a dog is a testament to the power of interspecies connection, a mind shaped by love and loyalty to become the perfect human companion. Under the cover of darkness, a masked opportunist thrives in the heart of our cities. The raccoon, with its nimble hands and curious nature, is a master of adaptation. Its intelligence is practical, resourceful, and often mischievous. Anyone who has tried to secure a trash can from a raccoon knows that they are facing a formidable and persistent problem solver. The raccoon's greatest asset is its sense of touch, channeled through its incredibly dexterous front paws. These paws are almost like human hands, containing thousands of sensory receptors that allow them to identify objects without even seeing them. This tactile sensitivity, combined with their innate curiosity, makes them natural-born puzzle solvers. They can manipulate latches, turn knobs, and remember complex solutions to access a food reward. Their memory is impressive. Studies have shown that raccoons can remember the solution to a complex lockbox for up to 3 years. This ability allows them to thrive in the ever-changing urban environment, remembering which houses offer the best handouts and which backyards have the most vulnerable vegetable gardens. They are quick learners, and they pass this knowledge on to their young. Raccoons are not just solitary scavengers, they have complex social systems. While adult males are often solitary, related females will often share a common area and meet to feed. They communicate through a wide range of hisses, growls, and chirps. The raccoon's success in our modern world is a direct result of its intelligence, a flexible, adaptable mind that sees a locked door not as a barrier, but as a challenge to be overcome. Often dismissed as a mere city pest, the common rock pigeon possesses a set of cognitive skills that are truly extraordinary. Long before the age of satellites and GPS, these birds were our trusted messengers, carrying vital information across vast and unfamiliar territories. Their ability to find their way home, known as homing, is a feat of navigation that still mystifies scientists. Pigeons use a combination of tools to navigate. They have an internal magnetic compass that allows them to sense the Earth's magnetic field. They can use the position of the sun as a celestial compass, compensating for its movement throughout the day. And perhaps most remarkably, they can navigate by smell, creating olfactory maps of the landscape. This multifaceted approach allows them to pinpoint their destination with incredible accuracy, even from hundreds of miles away. Beyond their navigational prowess, pigeons have demonstrated surprising intellectual abilities in controlled settings. They can learn to recognize all 26 letters of the English alphabet. They can be taught to distinguish between the paintings of Monet and Picasso, and can apply this learning to differentiate between other paintings in the Impressionist and Cubist styles. This shows a capacity for abstract conceptualization that is quite profound. They can also recognize individual human faces and remember who is friendly and who is a threat. If you shoo a pigeon away, it will remember you and avoid you in the future, while remaining calm around other people. This ability to categorize and remember specific visual information is a key component of higher intelligence. So the next time you see a flock of pigeons, remember you are looking at master navigators with a surprisingly sophisticated visual and conceptual understanding of the world. No list of intelligent animals would be complete without the rat. While they may not be our favorite neighbors, their ability to survive and thrive in almost any environment on Earth is a direct result of their incredible intelligence and adaptability. Rats are master learners, and their minds have been studied extensively, providing deep insights into the mechanics of memory and learning. Rats are exceptional at navigating complex environments. They can learn and memorize intricate pathways, and once they have learned a route through a maze, they will remember it for months. This skill is vital for their survival in sewers, building walls, and the labyrinthine alleyways of our cities. They create mental maps of their territory, complete with escape routes and hidden food caches. They are also highly social animals. Rats communicate through high-frequency vocalizations outside the range of human hearing to express emotions like happiness and fear. They display empathy and have been shown to free a trapped cage mate, even when offered a chocolate treat as an alternative. They will choose to help their companion before taking the reward, demonstrating a pro-social behavior that is quite remarkable. Furthermore, rats possess an ability called metacognition, or thinking about thinking. They have an awareness of their own knowledge. In studies, rats have been shown to opt out of difficult tests when they are unsure of the answer, choosing to wait for an easier question they know they can get right. This self-awareness and ability to assess their own mental state is a sophisticated cognitive trait, proving that the humble rat is one of the shrewdest thinkers in the animal kingdom. Watch a squirrel in a park for any length of time, and you'll witness a mind in constant motion. These small, energetic rodents aren't just randomly scurrying about, they're actually engaged in a complex and high-stakes game of planning, memory, and even deception. Their survival through the harsh winter months depends entirely on their cognitive abilities during the autumn harvest. The squirrel's most impressive mental feat is, honestly, its memory for food caches. A single grey squirrel may bury thousands of nuts over the course of a season in hundreds of different locations. Months later, with the landscape often covered in snow, it's able to recall and retrieve a significant portion of these caches. This requires a phenomenal spatial memory, a mental map of its territory dotted with thousands of individual data points. But their intelligence goes beyond simple memory. Squirrels engage in what's known as deceptive caching. If a squirrel knows it's being watched by a potential thief, It'll go through the elaborate motions of digging a hole and covering it up, but without actually depositing the nut. Then it'll run off and bury the valuable food item in a secret secondary location. This really demonstrates an understanding of another's perspective and an intent to deceive, a highly advanced cognitive skill. They're also quick learners and agile problem solvers, as anyone who's ever tried to design a squirrel-proof bird feeder can tell you. Squirrels will observe, plan and execute daring acrobatic feats to get to a source of food. They can learn from watching other squirrels and quickly adopt new strategies. So the seemingly frantic energy of a squirrel is, in fact, the outward expression of a sharp, calculating mind that's constantly planning for the future. The domestic cat, often seen as aloof and independent, actually possesses a quiet and observant form of intelligence. While dogs have been bred for millennia to cooperate with humans, cats have really retained much of the cognitive toolkit of their solitary wild ancestors. Their intelligence is that of a predator-patient, observant and capable of solving problems on its own terms. A cat's brain, though small, is structurally complex and shares similarities with the human brain. They have excellent long-term memories and learn best through observation and experimentation, rather than by being explicitly taught. A cat will watch how you open a door or a cupboard, process that information, and may later attempt to replicate the action with its paws. This ability to learn by watching and then apply that knowledge is a key sign of their intelligence. They understand the concept of object permanence, the idea that something still exists, even when it's out of sight. This is crucial for a hunter stalking hidden prey. It's also why they'll wait patiently by a cabinet where they know their treats are kept. They've created a mental model of their world and understand that objects within it are constant. Cats can also solve puzzles, especially if the reward is a desirable food item or a favorite toy. While often seen as less emotionally expressive than dogs, cats form deep social bonds with their owners and with other cats. They communicate through a subtle language of tail flicks, ear positions, and a wide array of vocalizations, from purrs to meows to chirps, each with a specific intent. Their independence is not a lack of intelligence, but rather a different style of it, a self-reliant and observant mind, perfectly suited to the life of a stealthy and resourceful hunter. Our countdown concludes with another of our closest living relatives, an ape that offers a fascinating contrast to the chimpanzee, the bonobo. Found only in the forests south of the Congo River, bonobos are physically similar to chimpanzees, but are known for their remarkably different social structure. While chimpanzee societies can be marked by conflict and hierarchy, bonobo society is famously peaceful and egalitarian. Their intelligence is profoundly social and emotional. Bonobos are perhaps the most empathetic of all non-human animals. They're adept at reading the emotional states of others and will go to great lengths to comfort a group member who is distressed. They share food willingly and use social interactions, including sexual behavior, to resolve conflicts and relieve tension within the group. This make love, not war approach is really the cornerstone of their society. Like other great apes, bonobos are intelligent tool users and communicators. In captivity, they've shown an incredible aptitude for learning language. One famous bonobo, Kanzi, did not learn through formal training, but by simply observing his mother being taught. He picked up the use of a symbolic keyboard, and his understanding of spoken English is said to be equivalent to that of a 2.5-year-old child. He can understand novel sentences and respond to complex commands. The intelligence of the bonobo reminds us that there are many ways to be smart. Their cognitive abilities are channeled into maintaining social harmony, fostering cooperation, and showing compassion. They demonstrate that a sophisticated intellect can be used not just for competition and survival, but for creating a peaceful and caring society. In the gentle and intelligent eyes of the bonobo, we see the power of empathy as a form of genius. And so our journey through 15 of the world's most intelligent minds comes to a close. From the intricate tool use of the chimpanzee to the profound empathy of the bonobo, we've seen that intelligence blossoms in a myriad of extraordinary forms. Each creature, shaped by its unique evolutionary path, has developed a way of thinking, learning and surviving that is perfectly suited to its world. These animals are not just acting on instinct. They're planning, remembering, communicating, and in some cases even feeling in ways that we're only just beginning to comprehend. The world is filled with these incredible intellects hidden in plain sight. The crow on the wire, the squirrel in the park, the octopus in the deep. They all possess a rich inner life and a cognitive complexity that commands our respect. As we learn more, the line that we have traditionally drawn between human intelligence and animal intelligence becomes increasingly blurred. We are not separate from the animal kingdom, but a part of its magnificent and diverse tapestry of consciousness. Honestly, I'm endlessly fascinated by the discoveries we are making about these creatures. Which of the animals on our list surprised you the most? Was it the problem-solving pig, the artistic pigeon, or the devious raccoon? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd be delighted to read them. If you found this journey as captivating as I did, consider subscribing for more explorations into the wonders of the natural world. Thank you for joining me.